Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel English Today. Thank God it's Monday. And so today we have three lecturers in our class. The first one,
Shirley Supiatman,
and then,
second lecture, Yen Arini,
and then.
Mem Putri Diana Kumatasari.
Okay, and so maybe you wonder how our study process in our class. Yeah, you can check it in our video today.
And here, the title about the judge, it talk about divorcing. You know the divorcing?
Yes, you know.
Apa itu?
Perceraian.
Perceraian ya. Talk about divorcing. Here, you have to answer the questions on your YouTube channel.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Answer all the questions on your YouTube channel. Yeah. Here, there is oral interaction. Here, you be the judge.
So you have heard Ma'am Putri said that we have a test for next video and we have to answer it in our YouTube channel. Yeah, maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
8 semesters later.
Good morning. We're back to English today. So today we will answer the text that Ma'am Putri gave us. But the first, we will read the situation so you can keep up with us. Okay. Mr. Brown and Mrs. Green. Mr. and Mrs. Brown were divorced after 10 years of marriage and 2 children, Billy and Betty. A year after their divorce, Mrs. Brown remarried. She became Mrs. Green, however. Mr. Brown, as her first husband, refused to allow his children to be called by the second husband's name. They were his children, he told the judge, and their names should be remain Billy and Betty Brown. His former wife did not agree. The difference in their last name and my married name will confuse people. It will embarrass the children, she argued. They would feel insecure. Furthermore, why shouldn't they have my second husband's name? Now he supports them and their own father doesn't. Your Honor, Mr. Brown told the judge, my wife's real reason for wanting this change is to hide the failure of her first marriage. She wants our children to be called Billy and Betty Green for her own convenience, not for the sake of the children who love me and call me daddy. Okay, the first question. You be the judge. Will you allow the family names of the children to be changed? Okay, who the first to answer? Okay, if I were the judge, if I will not allow the family name of my children to be changed. No, I will not allow that. Okay, and how about you, Sophie?
I'm not allowed to change my family names. I'm sharing with my friends, and I'm not allowed. I'm not alone if my son the name is changed.
Okay, and the next question. What would you do if you were Mr. Brown? Okay, we start with Sophie.
If I'm Mr. Brown, I still keep the name Brown to my children because Billy and Betty are my biological children. So the name Brown should not be changed to Green.
Okay,
And you?
and you, Tira?
Yeah, I will remain on my establishment which where that the name of my two children must remain no Brown name because however they are my son of my siblings.
Okay, and me, if I were Mr. Brown, yes, I will keep my children's name remain Brown because they are my children, not Mr. Green children. Okay, and the next question. What would you do if you were Mrs. Green?
If I'm Mrs. Green, I will not change my children's last name to Green because they are not biological children of my second husband. I don't want to be selfish in this matter and hide my pastime to others. Even though my second husband is better than my first husband.
Okay, if I were Mrs. Green, yes, I'm agree with my friend. I will not change my children's last name because Brown is their father, their real father, their biological father. Okay, and about you, Fira?
If I were Mrs. Green, I'm disagree because my children is not Mr. Green children.
Okay. And the last question, what are the possible cause of divorcing in family?
Maybe people know the cause of divorce is only infidelity, but the cause of divorce is maybe economic, infidelity, deformation and vision, and lifestyle difference. And you, Chandra?
Okay, and my opinion about the possible things the divorce happen in family, maybe because there is no trust anymore in their family, and maybe yes, because of the economical problem, or maybe some other internal things. And how about you?
Yeah, my opinion, same with to my friend. Economic, infidelity, different vision and lifestyle.
Okay, and there's a conclusion. Maybe you can read it, Sophie.
My decision, I will not grant Mrs. Green request because Mrs. Green is very selfish and don't think of Mr. Brown, of the biological father of Billy and Betty.
Okay, and so that's our answer about Ma'am Putri task. Okay, if you have another answer, you can write down on the comment. Okay, so we'll see you on the next video. See you.
See you.